Hey there, in today's video, I am just using simple shapes to kind of explore a new shape, I guess is what I want to say. Actually, it's not a new shape, it's a bowl shape. A while ago, a few years ago, maybe longer than that, I painted a large series of bowls on canvas with abstract backgrounds. And I don't know, I've been thinking about those a lot. I like simple shapes. I like things that are easy, I guess, to do. And so today I'm just taking collage paper, cutting small bowl shapes, and then using matte medium to put them into an art journal kind of in a very simple composition. So nothing fancy, nothing crazy, but I would just say if there's a shape that you've been thinking of, and now we all have our different shapes, right? So some people like triangles, some people like mug shapes or vase shapes, and I do like vase shapes too, and mug shapes. I like kind of more organic kind of shapes, circles over things with hard edges like triangles and things like that. But think about the shapes that you're drawn to, and then think about like cutting a whole bunch of them out and then creating something in an art journal just to explore the idea. So for me, I'm kind of like thinking, where is this bowl shape going to lead me? What am I going to do down the road with it? Am I going to create some more canvases with it, or am I going to create some small 4x4s, or just a series of greeting cards? I don't really know, or maybe nothing. But it is fun to have an idea and kind of run with it a little bit. And so I have done this a few times now. I show you one version on camera, but I have done this a number of times just with different colored collage papers and things that I just to explore and figure out, like, is this, what do I want to do with it? So often when we get these ideas, it does take some time to figure out what we want to do with them. So I'm not sure where mine is leading, and you may not know where yours is, but sometimes it's just worth the effort to cut out some paper and see where it goes. You could also paint with this. You could also do it in charcoal. You could do pastel. You could do oil pastel. You could do whatever you wanted. I just find it very simple to cut out these shapes using collage paper that I have stacks sitting waiting to be used. So anyway, I hope you have fun exploring your shape, and hopefully this spurs you on to think outside the box and kind of come up with some ideas that maybe you had thought either were overly simplistic or something that you didn't think was worth messing with. But I would advise you, yeah, it is worth messing with. So anyway, have fun, and without any more chit chat, let's get started. So to begin, I'm going to just use a collage paper that is in a similar color palette, which is, obviously this dingy brown with a little bit of yellow, probably yellow ochre, and a little bit of probably Titan buff. And these are all collage papers that I make after I'm finished with the project. Then I do not want to waste any scrap of paint, and I always have, whether this is a music paper or book paper or something that I clean my paintbrushes off on, and then I have this paper later for collage paper or whatever I'm going to do. So in this case, I'm going to cut them into shapes of bowls because I'm a while ago I did this bowl project, and now I'm wanting to do it again. And so, but I'm going to do it on a smaller scale and just kind of mess around with it a little bit. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to cut bowl shapes out. Now, you could take a pencil and draw your bowl like that. I think what I'm going to do is just wing it, and I want to have different sizes and different shapes, but not huge, because I'm going to use it. I'm going to put them in my art journal. I'm just kind of exploring the bowl, the bowl theory. It could be a pot, it could be a mug, it could be a circle, whatever pattern or shape that you're really drawn to, a triangle. I would just suggest that you try something similar, cut it into shapes, and then I will show you. I'm just going to put it into an art journal after we're done. So I will not speak while I'm cutting these, because that's very straightforward, and I may or may not show you, every single cut, because obviously that would get boring and tedious. So I will come back after I'm finished cutting, and then we'll talk about the next steps.
Where the only focus is me and wait, let's go.
I have these laid out kind of how I like them, although it seems for me this is a little too tidy, but at the same time, it's just like I wanted to kind of see what these different bowl shapes and kind of put them in. I guess it's more geometric, and I don't typically work this way. I might cut this bottom part off just a little bit shorter. But I do think sometimes it's good to kind of do something a little more simplistic and then just see what you like. Like, I'm really liking these bowls the best that had the paint that was just kind of random versus these other collage papers that were more specific. I did take some of these and cut them. I thought this might be, instead of adding another row, so then it's really, you know, 2 and 2, I really don't like that. I thought maybe I would just add some of these, cut some of these out. I'll show you what I was doing. So at the bottom of one of these, I might just quickly cut this out. And again, because I'm kind of interested in this bowl shape, I am just wanting to get my hands, I don't know, like just doing something with this shape. I have done some paintings in the past, and I haven't done this in a while, but I thought, oh, okay, I can cut this shape. And again, I like very simple shapes. So again, I want to cut that. Probably should not do everything off camera there. Make that a little bit smaller. But I like certain shapes, and so it's kind of like, oh, what do I like about them, and how do I incorporate them into my art? I have done very large bowls on kind of an abstracted background. I have not done them necessarily with collage paper, so I thought this would be kind of a fun experiment. And then just add in these little elements just to kind of mix it up a little bit. And I can already see, when you kind of step back a little bit and look at it, I can see some of these I want to cut down. I do like kind of often a more shallow bowl, I guess. So these are a little bit deeper, maybe. But again, it doesn't really matter because they're not real bowls, and it's just the shape, it's just the idea of it. And I want this one's the smallest. So, you know, cut your shape, see what you like, see what you don't like. And then all I'm gonna do, this shape is very odd. It's not really, I don't know, bowl-like. And again, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be perfect, even though I'm acting like it's got to be perfect. No, I'm not, because none of these are. If I wanted them to be perfect, I would have had to definitely trace the shape. So I kind of wanted them to be wonky for a reason. I find that I'm more attracted to that kind of thing than it looks more handmade. So, okay, let's just cut this one down a little bit more. And okay, I think we're good. So I'm just going to take collage, matte medium, and put these down. And I don't know that I might kind of go around them with another color. I just chose this randomly out of my art journal because it was painted, and then I might go over it maybe with a slightly darker color, although the bowls are kind of darker, so maybe I'll just leave it like this. So I will do that, and if there's anything else to say, I will come back and let you know after I get these glued on. All right, I feel like I was gonna paint around it, and then I started fiddling with these little pieces, and I decided just to add some little pieces of the same color just to add. So there's some bigger pieces, some different shapes, and then some tinier pieces. And then I just grabbed this brown Stabilo that's water soluble and kind of, it's still a little bit damp, and put some color at the bottom of each of the bowls. you know, it's simple, but it kind of got me started and it's getting me thinking about the bowl shape. And it's just kind of a, you know, hopefully a fun activity and one that you can use and do with any shape. I like the idea of cutting on the wrong side of or the non-painted side of the collage paper, so you don't know what effect you're going to get, and using colors that kind of go together, and then just kind of creating you know, a very simple composition and nothing that is crazy amazing, but just a fun use of simple shapes and kind of get you going, especially if, like me, I've been thinking about this bowl shape for a while, so it's kind of getting my creative juices flowing. So I hope you'll pick your favorite shape and do something similar, and just kind of get things moving. I also, one last thing, I also think these would be really cute as cards, little cards, like the shape, and then put on a, you know, 5x7 greeting card. They also would be really cute on a 4x4 canvas, and I have done a lot of collage on that size canvas. This would be really cute on that as well. So, okay, things to think about. And like I said before, it could be a mug shape, it could be a vase shape, it could be some kind of a pot or whatever it is that you're attracted to, and just the repetition of making it is kind of fun. And I don't know if you noticed, but also when I was gluing this down, this one turned and I realized, oh my gosh, I don't want the symmetry. So it helped to have this one a little off center, and I kind of turned this one a little bit as well. So a little bit of symmetry is fine, but I also don't like it when it's too tight and it's like it's too exact. And I think that's why I kind of like these little pieces that feel like they're kind of blowing in on top of my stacks of bowls. So that's the other thing. I thought later I could have stacked the bowls on top of each other without the space. So that would have been interesting too, and had a number of bowls. So sometimes an experiment like this can lead to a whole lot of other things. So I would not dismiss something just because of the simplicity of it, because it can spur you onto other ideas. So anyway, I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.